In Florida tonight, hundreds of thousands of people are still in the dark in the wake of Hurricane Milton. And there is another problem. They are running out of gas. As Aaron Collins shows us from one of the hardest hit areas, help from Washington is on the way.
Days after Hurricane Milton blew through, Joe Biden touched down in Florida. The president arriving with cash to beef up the state's power grid.
This funding will not only restore power, but will make the region's power system stronger and more capable and reduce the frequency and duration of power outages.
A pressing need, more than 1 million people still without power here, stalling efforts to pick up the pieces of their lives.
We haven't had power since before the storm, and it's cooler outside than it is inside.
50,000 workers from around the U.S. and as far away as Canada working to get the lights back on. Fuel, another pressing concern for Floridians. Many stations bone dry. Long lines for those that still have gas. Police directing traffic.
All the way at the end, first pump.
The fuel shortage here more than an inconvenience for some.
Trying to service customers and can't get fuel. That's the way life is today. We do what we can.
On the other side of the state, people are cleaning up after the tornadoes that came in Milton's wake.
It was like a train coming over my roof.
At this home, a near miss. Just meters away, a hit. Over on the other side of the fence there, loss of life, right?
Yes, sadly, yes, very sad. And I look at that and I just can't fathom being in a house that has collapsed.
At least 6 people died in that neighboring community, enough to make someone think twice about sticking around.
I don't think I'll buy a house and be here permanently. I want to be able to pick up and go.
Well, that fear replaced by frustration at this community center, set up to help impacted Floridians get the help they need to rebuild.
I'm telling you, it's broken. Our federal, state, and local levels, they're broken.
Well, there is much to fix here in Florida, this state reeling from a devastating hurricane season that isn't over yet. And Neil, remember, there's 6 to 8 more weeks in this hurricane season.
Aaron, you're clearly seeing all that Milton has done there firsthand. Is there any sense at this early stage of just how much damage was done?
Yeah, the early estimates, and they are early, are at least $50 billion. That's billion dollars worth of damage just from Milton, and that's just one of 3 hurricanes that's touched down. You can imagine those costs could add up quickly. You can see Tropicana Field in behind me. Imagine how much it would cost just to put a new roof on that stadium.
Aaron Collins in St. Petersburg, Florida tonight. Thank you, Aaron.